Hey everybody, this is Tara from Tara's Truths, and I am here to do the weekly reading for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine and their connection for the week of July 3rd through the 10th. Now that is the intention, but this reading can actually be timeless. So whenever you find this reading, it may be for you, it may resonate for you in a completely different date. So please take the messages how they resonate. When I say for feminine, I will say she and her. For masculine, I will say he and him, but that's just the energy. You don't necessarily have to be a female person for the feminine energy and vice versa. So this works for those of you on a journey of really kind of coming into balance within your own feminine and masculine energies. We all have both. We are the yin and the yang. But those of us who were called to do this work may find it in a connection with another person. So one person will hold the masculine energy while the other person will hold the feminine energy. And that's just basically, it for in a nutshell. So this energy is about, this reading is about reading the energies that are going on in the collective. So those of you who watch, please share and subscribe and like my channel. Follow me on my other social medias such as TikTok. I also have a page on Patreon where I post extended readings for this reading. So I actually channel messages from the masculine and the feminine to each other. So those of you who might be in some sort of separation, you might get some wisdom out of that, or some messages that come through. So, but the more that we connect with each other, the more that you reach out or like or subscribe, and you actually, like kind of show yourself, your energy is there, and I'm able to pick up on it more. So it's not just universal energy, it's more of you. I might be able to get a little bit more specific messages for you. So I'm just going to jump into the reading, and we'll go from there. So I started shuffling some decks, and these guys just fell out. I'm going to start for the connection. So this is the Star Temple Oracle deck, and this is number 34, the Visionary. And it says, awake. With an intuitive perspective, I see the bigger picture. And with the Sacred Geometry deck, I got Expression, number 19. And it's the frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true essence through many different forms of communication. Now, I actually love these two cards for this, because what I got from this was almost like, you're being called to be a visionary. It's asking you to open up your mind, expand yourself, stop being so concerned with the 3D, whether you're with your person or you're not with your person, if your person's with somebody else. This is really about opening up to what you like, not getting stuck in the story, and opening up and expanding. And when you do that, your form of expression with the other person will also open up. So you may not be communicating on a 3D physical, personal, human level, but you are communicating through the energy, through the ethers, through your connection. The feminine and masculine, everybody is one. I definitely believe that everybody is connected. We are all connected to everything. But when we have a twin flame, we are connected to that energy of the twin flame energy. And if you are holding one aspect of it, whether it's feminine or masculine, and then the other one is holding the other energy of it, that connection really can't be broken. The energy can't be broken. So this is saying that if both of you are holding this, it doesn't matter what your circumstances are, how far away you live, what's going on in your lives, you're still connected. And it's an energetic cord, and you are half of a soul. You are each other's ultimate soulmate, I guess. You kind of share a blueprint. You share a soul frequency is really what it is. And this is saying that if you're finding yourself in a place of separation, it's because the universe really needs you to open up. Now more than anything, more and more, I feel like more and more of us are being called. I felt like the divine feminine has been called in. I really believe that the divine feminine has definitely made her appearance. She's made her presence here. And the divine masculine is right next to her. And I feel like more and more twin flame energies are being called to awaken, to raise the vibration of the planet, to raise the vibration, to get back to that love vibration. So this way healing can happen, because our planet needs healing. And that's what this is about. And this is about your own journey within, really connecting to your own feminine and masculine energies and really coming into balance within yourself. So it really is about a personal journey. It doesn't matter ultimately whether you're with your person in the 3D or not, in the physical or not, because you are connected in one way or another, because this is there. And it's saying, please open up and not be so stuck in the physical aspect, which is so hard to do. But that's why this journey is so important. And that's why I say all the time, being a twin flame or a divine counterpart is not for the faint of heart or weak of mind. It really isn't. And that's why, because you need to be able to open up. And especially as a divine feminine, our intuition is, we are usually called to this journey through our intuition. And you know, our ego just keeps playing these scenarios or whatever, and that's what we have to work with. We have to work with our own human aspect, but to connect to our masculine through other ways of communication, other ways of expressing that love, other ways of being in quote unquote union, because you're never not with the counterpart. It's always there. It's just how much are you willing to let that energy in? Not necessarily the person, but the energy. So that's that in a nutshell. So that, I thought that was a really beautiful message. So I'm going to shuffle the mermaid deck, and I got the Page of Pentacles. Nice. Page of Pentacles is about learning a new way of love. Exactly, like, you know, the and emotions, like being excited about like your newfound emotions. You know, to me the page, the page is the ace all grown up. Like, you know, now it's like you're expressing yourself. You're learning how to express yourself in new ways that work for you. Oh wow, look at this Page of Cups. Wait, wasn't that? Oh, Page of Pentacles. I was talking about the Page of Cups. That's really weird. So I was explaining what the Page of Cups is, but the Page of Pentacles is learning how to work in your tangible world, okay? The Pentacles is the earth energy. Wow, that was funny, right? See what happens? I got ahead of myself. The Pentacles is the earth energy. It's anything tangible. It's your, what you value, what you like finances or money or time or anything that you value, you know, even your connection. Anything that you put any kind of energy into and bring into your tangible world. So the universe, and again, the Ace of Pentacles is, the Page of Pentacles is the Ace of Pentacles all grown up. So now you're taking that Ace of Pentacles, that new opportunity that you were given to create something in this tangible world. And I really feel like it's, you know, tapping into those emotions. And now you've taken it and you are now applying it to your daily life. And that's what I feel like this Page of Pentacles and this Page of Cups has done. And this is interesting, the Nine of Swords. And this is about getting stuck in your head and like anxieties and sleepless nights and really just like overwhelming thoughts, like, And that's the connection. This is the energy surrounding the connection. So, and we have the Seven of Wands here. So I really feel like that the connection, there's still some stuff that needs to be worked through in your connection. It's almost like, kind of what I feel from this actually is, I think what's coming through with all like these preceding cards, I really feel like the old ideas of what a twin flame energy is and was and how it presented itself, I really feel like that's kind of what's keeping people stuck. It's almost like, you know, you're focusing on like your person who might be in a relationship with somebody else. And you're like kind of avoiding doing your own inner work. And that's what I feel like with the Seven of Wands. I feel like the Seven of Wands is like, in this depiction, it's almost like he's kind of out of his element, you know, and he has to be all in this snorkel, you know, has to be all in here with oxygen and everything because he can't breathe underwater. He needs assistance. But these wands are coming at him from beings that don't need that. So almost like this is coming from two perspectives. Two perspectives is, the one is, if you are here, you're like out of your element. Like you feel like you're out of your element, and things that know more than you or can adapt to that environment are coming at you. And that may very well be true. That may be what all these thoughts are. Maybe this is getting caught up in the energy of those thoughts that are keeping you awake. And it's like, you know, you don't know how to adapt to this new environment yet. I'm also getting, if you're on this end of it, there's an invader coming in, like, you know, that doesn't belong. Like, this is, you know, the way things have been done for millennia, and now here comes something new. But really the question is, neither one knows what the other one is capable of. Neither side of this knows what is possible, you know. And it's like, you know, be protective, but be cautious, but don't necessarily, like, I hear cut off your nose to spite your face too. I got two more cards because look, we got a Page of Wands too. So again, this is that Ace of Wands all grown up. Wands is fire energy. That's the creative energy. That's the creative force. I've said in my last readings that fire is the source of everything. Without the fire, there'd be no spark. So with no spark, there's no emotions, there's no joy, there's no emotions, there's no thoughts, and there's no tangible world without the fire. You need fire. Fire is light, fire is warmth, fire is the beginning of it. Fire is the masculine energy as well. And I feel like that when I was saying that and Nine of Wands, yes, so come at it more from a place of everything you've gone through, you're just going to kind of like be more aware of what's happening. Not that you are going to come at it from a space of attacking, but more of a space of kind of sitting back, and you know the power that you have. You know you have the Wands energy. You know you have that fire. You know you can create something. So it's almost like saying, what do you want to create? What do you want this connection to look like? Do you want it to look like one of you is constantly, you know, hurting yourself and therefore hurting the other? Or do you want it to look like you're going to take that creative fire and put it on yourself and create a safe space, a safe environment within you? Because when you create a safe environment within you, you create a safe environment externally. And then that will translate to your divine counterpart, because your divine counterpart is actually doing the same thing you are. You're mirroring each other. You've been mirroring each other's lives from the time you stepped foot on this plane. So the energy of the connection is really actually beautiful, because it's basically saying it's starting over. It's putting all of these things into place. You can't make this shit up. Look, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Page of Wands. I mean, the only thing we don't have is the Page of Air. But we have these three elements. And it's being created here on this plane. Like, that's what's happening now. It was in the tangible, but now in the ether, but it's starting to come down now because it's in the page energy. You have the ability to just kind of almost like reach up and grab it and run with it. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful energy for the surrounding the connection this week. Do I want to get anything else on that? I don't believe I do. I think I'm going to run with that. So yeah, so that was the mermaid deck. I'm not going to use that now. So I'm going to go to the masculine. So I'm going to go with the crows. Let's see what the crows want to say to the masculine energy. You know what? I do want to do one more. No, I don't. I'm good. Let's see what we have for the masculine energy. So what do we need to know for the masculine energy for the week of the 3rd through the 10th? 3 of Pentacles. Nice. It is Pentacles, right? Is that Pentacles? Yes, it is. 3 of Pentacles. Nice. Collaboration. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Collaboration with the Divine Feminine. Oh, the Tower and the 8 of Wands. Holy moly. All right. So, masculines. What's going on here? So, this can go a couple of ways. So, it's almost like you're collaborating with your Divine Feminine. And it's almost like this Tower moment, like something is coming down and quick because we have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It's fire, but it's like quick, fast pace. This could also, in a way, I'm kind of getting this even as sex. I'm going to explain why. Because working with the feminine, okay? The Tower is almost like, you know, like for me, the 8 of Wands is the male ejaculate. And the Tower can kind of represent the end and, you know, the finished product of after a sexual act where a man ejaculates and now we're, you know, no longer phallic. We're no longer, well, we're phallic, but you're no longer erect, so to speak. So the collapsing of the Tower after the ejaculation. I mean, these two cards are switched, but it could mean that as well. It could mean that you are thinking about your feminine and this is how you're thinking about your feminine. But I feel like it's tangible. It's almost like this is what you want with your feminine. Like this is what you're working towards. And that's interesting because I didn't really get it. Like, well, the Wands is the fire energy, but it's not like, it's more of like, it's like the idea of the feminine is what's really turning you on. Like you really want to collaborate with that feminine. It's like you want the real, true deal. You don't want this, you don't want an imposter. You want the real feminine. You want her to step into her power. Yeah, I'm getting this as sex for one group. For another group, oh look, the star. For another group, I think that this could, 3 of Hearts, 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and Death. Wow. For another group, I'm getting that this could be like you're really wanting to work with your feminine, and it's just like your ideas, like what you thought, what you're thinking of putting into play is like there's more here than meets the eye, you know, and it's okay because you're being guided. You know, the star is guiding you It's asking you to look internally to see what is hurting you, to see, like, take a look at those thoughts. Take a look at the pattern, the thought pattern, your thought process of where your mind goes, to be more cognitive of your mind, almost like expand your mind. I kind of get like expand, and I think this is why with this expression and this, awake, like awaken is what I hear, like, and your expression, like that. Once you open up and expand that, then that's when you're gonna see more of what hurt you, your thoughts, because this isn't about actual heartache. This is about things that you're perceiving to hurt you, to hurt your heart. Okay, this is the thoughts, like you're hurting yourself through thoughts. And it's not like you even have control over them. It's more of like, I get like things from the past that haven't been looked at. And, you're like stuck in your, oh no, this is wands. Okay. So it's asking you to like take that two of wands, which is kind of like in here, like a partnership, like a strength. Like I'm kind of look at this. This is, but this is kind of cool because look at this. In this deck, you have like the two crows. They have each other's back, and you kind of have like a yin and a yang. It's almost like, and that fire energy. So that spark is there. Like you want to work with this partner. That's what this collaboration is. You really want to work with this partner, but for some reason, like you're afraid to let it go. Either you're afraid to let it transform. Okay, that's might be what this stuck is energy is. Like you're being guided to this so you can collaborate to transform it or to look at it before it dies. Kind of like not to let it go. Like don't let the connection die is also what I'm hearing. Like don't let your thoughts and your old habits and your old heartache destroy your connection, destroy your relationship. Don't let it. I'm also hearing that it's saying that you may want to transform something, but the time is just not yet. There's still more to be done here. I'm going to pick a card. There's a lot of work to be done here. The Ten of Wands. Lots of work to be done. Yeah. And it's a lot. It's hard. It's not easy to do. Nobody said it was easy, masculines, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it to start again. There's your Fool. It's definitely worth, starting over again. Yeah. Nice. All right. I'm going to do this energy oracle deck for the masculines. What else do we want to say for the masculines? All right. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Well, your second chakra is the sacral chakra. So again, there's that sexual energy again. I'm going to read from the book. But that's your sexual energy core. That's your core, sexual core. Your second chakra is the sacral. And that's where your creation is. So it's not just your sexual energy, but it's your creative energy. It's where you build things, create things, like your artistic expression. Sexual energy can create so many different things, not just the act of sex itself. If you take that energy and you channel it, masculines and feminines, if you channel it, you can create anything. You can make music, you can do art, you can create a business. I mean, people create businesses using their sacral chakra. You know, it's a way of expressing. It's a way of expanding yourself and that expression. Here's that expression again. So 19, was that 36? Oh, that's 34. I thought maybe they matched, but they don't. 36. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Intimacy and creativity. So upright. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. She sends a bright orange energy promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out and explore areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself to the emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and I don't know that word. I'm sorry. Of the resonant souls around you. The affection and the camaraderie. Wow. Now I know it. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. Wow. See? So creativity, I love it. But I still go back to, I do believe some of you are really very strongly thinking about moving forward with a sexual relationship with your divine feminine. And I almost feel like that for some of you, there's a block. I really do feel like that there's a block. I'm not sure what the block is, but I feel like there's a block. Let's ask. Let's find out what that block is. I'm going to go to the Star Tarot. What's the block on that? I just heard the I heard the Three of Hearts again. Which the Three of Hearts is actually the Three of Cups. There might be another person at play here. The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So I'm wondering if there is, I'm wondering if this is a feminine energy that you are being intimate with, but it's actually kind of more shocking to you than not. If it's not, that it's not your real divine feminine, but you feel like it is. But the Ten of Swords, like it can feel all powerful, because look, it's like all charging at his heart. But, you know, he's, you know, the normal Ten of Swords is that, you know, there's no other way it's there, and you've gone through everything, and now it's like the end. It's like the rebirth, almost like you've done all the battles and now you're walking away. So I keep hearing Three of Cups. So I'm wondering, like I said, if some of you masculines are with another partner that is not your true divine feminine, but you feel like it is, and it's kind of starting to sink in, like, hey, this really isn't my person. Like, my person's out there that I haven't met, or my person's out there that I have met and I let her go. Like, there's something out there that's like kind of, I don't know, tickling me about this. Like, you're questioning it. You're questioning, deep down you're questioning. And you may not want to admit it to yourself, but deep down you know whether or not the person you're with is, because I also I thought that was the Two of Swords, that Two of Wands. Like you're still like stuck with this indecision, which is kind of like death in reverse. Like you're not ready to let go of this connection yet, but deep down you know it's not the right one. It's not your feminine, but you're holding on. Don't know why. So the block, masculines, is you. You haven't accepted it yet. You haven't accepted, you still think that all the swords in your back is energizing you. And maybe you found a way to do that. Maybe you found a way to live life like that. But I'm going to tell you, all this, even though it's all going in and kind of like poking his heart and everything, he's getting energy from it. He's also losing a lot too. This isn't really a balanced energy. This is a very depleting, and it's the end of a cycle. It's a 10, so it's like you're reached your end. You're not going to get anything more from this queen. You're going to get, if you really want that connection, this is who you got to find. And this person ain't it. And you know it. You know it. You have the wisdom. And you know who it is. You really know. You've been shown several times over. You just don't want to admit it. But you keep trying to make this connection work. But it's just not. It's just not working anymore. It's just not. I'm sorry, but let it go. Wow. Wow. Interesting. All right. Feminines. What do we got for the feminines? All right. What do we have for the divine feminine energy? Is this upright? Do I have it right? I do. Okay. Mike, look what was on the bottom. I checked to see if I had it upright, and this was on the bottom. There's your Three of Cups energy that I kept saying about. Yeah, I think this is about a karma, another person. I usually don't say that, like Three of Cups is 3 people, but in this, that's kind of what I feel like. I feel like that there's a masculine, and where I put it, I put it right in front of the, I'm going to show you, I'm not lying, where I cut the deck to put the Three of Cups. When we find the Three of Cups, put the Three of Cups in front of the Emperor. You can't make this shit up. And the Ten of Swords. So that's your confirmation. That's my confirmation. That's what it's saying. Look at this. Masculines, you're going to have to give up that feminine if you really want to step into your power. If you want to step into your power, you're going to have to choose. Choose wisely, masculines. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to channel those masculines in the Patreon. Oh, there's 3 here. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. All right. So feminines, the 9 of Wands with the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles, you're kind of balanced. You're kind of working the same as your masculines here, but it's a little bit different. Oh no, this was the connection, the energy surrounding the connection. Now look how different the 7 of Wands is in this depiction. Because I got a completely different message that I'm getting. Look, totally different message than this 7 of Wands. This 7 of Wands I really like, because for me with this, feminines, this is saying, you know, you're being really cautious. All your wands are lit up. You are standing ground. You're standing guard, okay? You are like being very vigilant about your boundaries is kind of what I'm hearing. Like you're saying to yourself, I've been through hell, I went through this, I went through that, and you've set some very clear boundaries. You've set your intentions, and that it doesn't matter what energy's coming at you, you're not letting it falter you because you are safe inside of yourself. Remember I said we're asking, what's happening is that we're asking ourselves to create a safe space within so you can create a safe one without. That's what this is. Feminines, you're doing it. You're already doing it by creating this safe space for yourself, by making sure you're passionate about what you care about. You know, the Wands is the fire energy. So you're taking that and being very loving to yourself, very creative. You're taking your creative fire, you're taking your passions, you're taking all those sparks that spark your ideas, spark your emotions, spark your physical world, your tangible world, all the things, all of those things. You're taking it and you are making sure that you have a sacred space, and that it's outside and it's inside, and you're balanced in your tangible world. The Six of Pentacles is energy coming in and energy going out. Again, Pentacles, earth, anything of value, time, money, finances, tangible world, okay? But this is about giving and taking, a give and take. It's time to give, it's time to receive. It's time to give, it's time to receive. And feminines, you have this down very, very well. And this is why your masculines are thinking about are being drawn to your sexual magnetism, essentially. You are so much in balance and so much empowered and in your own feminine power, because all of these wands, your tangible world is balancing out, and it's drawing in your masculine. And he's starting to see the other feminines around him that aren't you. Look at this. Magician and Temperance in upside down. Yeah, I was thinking about the masculine. It's still not, he's not balanced. He's still creating his inner world, okay? Like the Magician, he's the alchemist. He's still trying to get all of the fire, air, earth, and water, all of the elements. He's trying to balance them out in the Temperance, you know? He's trying to be the alchemist, the masculine, but he can't in your tangible world. He can't do it in the etheric. He's having a hard time. He's a little bit blocked. He's blocking himself. The energy's flowing up. And I feel like, feminines, you are kind of, because you're doing this work, because you're doing that, what you're putting out into the ether, you're kind of helping out your masculines come into balance. But it's saying he still has to be the one to do the work. And if he's choosing not to, you have a choice to make. If you want to stick around for this and be in a waiting energy, which I don't think you are, because that wouldn't be balanced. So this is more about like masculines, step up your game, because your feminines are going forward with or without you. And if you're not out of your own way, if you can't manage your own self, there's another masculine out there who will call them, and they're ready to take the call. That's just kind of what I'm seeing. Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, let's see. What else do we want to tell the feminines? Oh, look, Empress. See? I'm telling you, divine feminine, she's in her energy. The masculine is so, no wonder why the masculine is so drawn to her. And look at this, the Queen of Cups with the Devil. Interesting. You know, Queen of Cups is like going through these emotions, okay? And I feel like she's gone through these emotions with the devil, okay? With the ego, with all the thoughts, with all the things, and all the things that she's went through with you, masculines as well. The divine feminine is, excuse me, I feel like she's not in this energy anymore. She already knows the devil's tricks. She knows what it's like to be under control. To me, the devil is the lovers under the ego's mind. She's no longer interested in that, because she mastered her emotions. She is the Queen of Cups. And it's almost like, you know, she's aware of his tricks. And I feel like that this is saying, I ain't gonna fall for it again. I really feel like that this is saying, you know, if you're gonna come forward, don't come forward with this energy. Don't do it. Come forward with what you got for real. Because, you know, divine feminine, Ain't gonna put up with this shit. She's not gonna put up with the ego, with the mind, with the blame, with the addictions, with the, you know, the woe is me, the scarcity mindset, and the Three of Cups is again on the bottom. She's not going to put up with the third party situation. She's not going to put up with the, you know, you giving, and again, and the Emperor, it didn't even shuffle. She wants this. She's not going to put up with, you know, the energy of, you know, not putting your best foot forward. She's not. She's not going to tolerate it. I don't know what this is. There might be too many. Oh, look, same as, very similar. Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. You know, being stuck in your head, you know, getting stuck in your thoughts, overthinking, and inner conflict. I feel like that the feminines have that, but not to the extent of the masculines. I feel like, honestly, I feel like I'm still channeling the masculines. Like, or how the masculine is perceived by the feminine. You know, how she perceives her masculine is kind of what I'm getting. So, where is the feminine at right now? Where is she specifically? Whoa. Wow, look at this. She's, it kind of came up like this. And I heard she's tired of waiting. You know, she's ending the cycle, but she knows something has to grow. She's being patient in the tangible world, but she also knows that the cycle is over, and she's kind of willing to see where it's going to take her. So feminines, you are taking it one step at a time. You are being patient, which is great. You know that something is ending, and with that ending, something new begins. And I really feel like that you feel that, you know, you're going to be victorious. Yep, Six of Wands. That it's worth waiting for. That it's whatever you want to do for yourself. Yep, Knight of Pentacles. That energy that's for you will come for you, because there's so many opportunities. Seven of Cups. So many opportunities to be had. And you know this, feminines, and you just open to it all. It's almost like life is a banquet and you're just open to it. You want to see what the world wants to bring you. What the energy wants, what life wants to bring you, what source wants to bring you. Wow. Any advice for the feminine? Well, you know what? With that Eight of Swords being in her head, like the overthinking, give me a little bit more information about that. Like, what does the Spirit want to say about that Eight of... There's a lot here, but I'm going to take them. Two of Pentacles, so balancing out your tangible world. Stay balanced in your tangible world with the Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Cups and the Prince of Swords. Interesting. Again, with that Eight of Swords, balance out your thoughts. Like you're overthinking, balance it out. Because I said, what is the Eight of Swords, you know, that she was doing. So look at this depiction. Look at the difference. Because it's almost like I'm kind of getting compartmentalize. Like, compartmentalize your thoughts. Like, if you're thinking of, like, you're overthinking about a specific subject, try to find its origin and then put it in with that. So say your masculine did something to trigger an old wound when you were young. Instead of putting it on your masculine, put it on where it belongs, on that, you know, maybe 5-year-old child. Or if a masculine from your past treated you a certain way and you're putting it on your divine masculine, the energy may kind of mimic it, but that's not really the real thing. Don't put it on your divine masculine. Put it on that one from years before that did it to you, that, and heal that wound. Heal where that cut came from. Heal that scar. Look at that scar and say, this isn't from my divine masculine. This was from somebody that did such and such. So it's almost like keep that balance. Make sure it's like checks and balances. Make sure you keep your mind balanced is kind of what I'm getting with that. And the Nine of Cups is like taking care of yourself. Like your wishes are coming true. Take care of your own heart. Love yourself. And I really feel like feminines, you're already doing that. And because you're doing that, this Prince of Swords, which I believe the Prince of Swords, remember I said earlier, the only one is the Page of Swords is the only one missing. Here it is. It's in the feminine. It's called the Prince in this deck. It's the Prince and the Princess, or the Pages. I like that because they do it masculine, because Swords is a masculine energy, so they do it as Swords, a Prince. And they do like Princess of Earth or whatever, and Princess of Cups. So this is the Page of Swords. So this is saying all those new ideas, feminines, that you were given, implement them. You know, you're learning. This is all about a learning experience for you. So that's really, really cool. So you're the one balancing out the connection again, because remember I said all those pages that came through for here, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, where is it? And the Page of Pentacles in the connection. Well, here's your Page of Swords. And there's your balance. And here's your balance. And it's all in the tangible world. Your Six of Pentacles and your Two of Pentacles. All in tangible world, feminines. Wow. That's beautiful. That's really, really beautiful. I'm going to get an energy card for the feminines. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have for the energy for the feminines. What do you want to say for the divine feminines with the energy card? What do you want to say to the divine feminines? Oracle of energy. The thinking woman. I love it. I love it. Like I was saying about with your Prince of Swords. The thinking woman. 47. That's exactly it. Like make sure you're using your mind too. Like use your mind for good, not overthinking, but for just the right amount to create what you want, to use it the way you want to use it. Female of wisdom or understanding. This is the thinking woman. Upright. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a bookcase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or, like the thinking man, this card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Again, I said the masculine, you know, this could also represent a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. If the masculine is looking for that, here you are. You are that conscious, aware. You are that thoughtful, conscious, and aware feminine. And he feels it. And I'm telling you, that's what's going on. So this is what's happening in the background of the connection. Wow. Wow. I love that. All right. I'm actually going to get one more card to kind of wrap this all up. I'm going to go for the Star Temple Oracle deck. So I went through this pretty quickly. And then I'm going to go right into the channeled message, which you can find on my Patreon account. So I'm going to talk to that. I want to have that feminine, you know, I'm going to channel that feminine energy, that one that's balanced and and what she wants to say and what that masculine wants to say to his feminine. So if this resonated with you, definitely check out the energy on Patreon. All right, so one last card. What do you want to say? Let's see, one more. You want to not talk? You don't want to talk? No, well, no, it doesn't. It doesn't want to talk because it's kind of, they all kind of just fell out. But wants another energy card. Or two. First chakra, Archangel Michael, and Angel of Abundance. See, I was getting angels. Angels wanted to talk. So first chakra, it's root. It's like ground yourself. Ground yourself in your root, like in your tangible world. Okay, that's your first chakra. Stability and security, upright. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is also page 111. This is a place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in your past, these challenges are beginning to resolve at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now and always. Wow, I love that. An angel of balance. That's what I'm saying. It's telling you, balance yourself in you, like in your stability. Okay? You can't make this shit up. That's what it's telling you to do. Stability and security, balance yourself in it. Being centered and self-honoring in your choices. Angel of balance. This loving presence holds a pitcher of liquid light in front of the pyramids, reminding you that a strong destiny relies on a solid foundation of personal balance and emotional equality. Although things may have been out of sync in the past, this card is telling you that a greater equilibrium is now coming to your life. Remain conscious about how you are balancing your goals and your physical and emotional energies as well. Whenever you feel yourself getting off-centered or losing focus, call upon this beautiful angel and bring her intention into your heart center. Your intuition will lead you in the right direction, and the angel will guide you to a peaceful and centered approach. So you can call upon Archangel Michael to help you stabilize yourself, and then call in the angel of balance to help you stay balanced within yourself. So Michael kind of holds your core, like holds you grounded, stable, centered, and then the angel of balance, whoever this is. And you know what? I kind of pick an angel. You can just say, you know, Archangel of Balance or Angel of Balance, or you can even feel somebody in particular. You may feel drawn to a specific angel in particular. Wow, what great messages. Wow, this is a really interesting week. The energies have been really like flowing differently, right? Like I've been feeling a shift, and this is the shift I've been feeling, and it's definitely coming in. So all right, everybody, well, I hope this resonated with you. Please like, share, subscribe. I would love to hear your comments. And again, definitely follow my page, because the more of us there are, the more energy that I can read. So if you are tuned into me, like if you subscribe, I can kind of channel some more messages for you. And I definitely would love to hear what you have to say. And if you find yourself in any of these. And also, I definitely ask you to look at your own inner feminine and masculine energies, because if you're a feminine watching this, pay attention to what your inner divine masculine is doing and see where you need to stabilize it. Are you choosing yourself, feminines, or are you choosing somebody else? You know, and masculines, are you staying strong in your balance? Are you overthinking a little bit? Like, where do you need to place your work? You know, we all are, like I said, we are the yin and the yang, and this is ourselves. This is a reflection. Our divine counterpart, our twin flame, is a reflection of who we are. We are our vibrational match. Our souls vibrationally match. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Many blessings. Bye-bye.